For the past several years, I've been really studying the brain and like how it works, how us as people work. I'm not a doctor, like I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know things like maybe to that depth, but it fascinates me how the brain works, how people work, reaction habits, all those things. And I definitely want to dive into some of that stuff with you. But today I want to talk about something that I kind of have come across lately that's really kind of irked me, and I don't really understand why, most likely because I don't really understand it, and that's culture. For example, I have a friend of mine by the name of Bobby that is literally my best friend, and I'm gonna have him on the vlog a little bit later to just explain his side of the story, but he has recently been teaching me that his family comes first no matter what. And obviously, like with me as well, like family comes first, but at the same time, I'm so strong-willed that when I need to do something, I will do whatever it takes, and I won't let anybody get in the way of that. And I don't ever mean that like in a disrespectful way. Like I have respect for elders, for my parents, and maybe I just have like an incredibly strong like opinion on it, but like I just feel like I'm on this earth for a very short amount of time, and I need to get what I need to get done, like fulfill my purpose as quickly as I can. Not taking that to the extreme. I will always respect people and be there for people, and I will at least hear them out always, and I will try and work out options to also cater to people, but I will ultimately get what I need to get done. And I feel like sometimes family doesn't allow that, and they think that they need to have you disregard all your plans and all the people that are around you. And for me, I feel like that just doesn't sit well with me. I didn't have what I needed. I'm looking for a shirt for weddings because I sweat a lot, and when we do weddings, you know, it's like 14 hours straight of me like, you know, being sweaty, and so I thought Burlington Coat Factory would have what I need. But anyway, back to the conversation. So here's what I learned early on. There are way more small thinkers than there are big thinkers in life. I'm 100% a big thinker. And here's another thing that I learned that's super important. I used to think big thinking was the best way to think, and low-key I still kind of do because of how much possibility has come from it, how much freedom has come from it, but it just because you think big doesn't mean that that's the only way to think. You have to be respectful of other people and how they think, because to be honest, I feel like you can learn anything from anybody anywhere at any moment, and you need to be open to that. So with that in mind, don't let anybody or just anything get in the way of your big thinking. It's kind of like a balance you gotta keep. It's a little difficult at first, but feel it out and you start to understand how to make it work in your life, and it's really beneficial, honestly. Hi, how you doing? Fine. This way?
Yep, so you could try both.
Okay.
The stability shoes, they're gonna have a little bit more arch support in them.
Okay.
Neutral shoes are more flat.
Looking for running sneakers. She suggested these. These look pretty good, I think. Oh my gosh, bro. Is that who I think it is?
Long time.
Dude,
what's
up? All right, so I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods right now, and I was gonna get these Nikes right here, but then I saw my man right here that I haven't seen in years.
It's been like 4 or 5 years.
I was gonna say like 4 or 5 years at the least. And so he's actually an Adidas rep, and he's like kind of here scoping out Dick's right now, like this like local spot, and he has all these things right here that he was saying that are better than that one.
Way better than that.
Way better than that?
For sure.
All right, so I trust them.
You could try both on, walk around the store a little bit, and you'll feel the difference.
Feel the difference, okay. Because I'm looking to walk out today with something, so like I'll do whatever. So you say Ultra Boots right here?
Yeah, well the Ultra Boost right here is definitely Adidas's top of the line running sneaker. It was designed specifically for runners.
Dope.
The bottom has Continental rubber, which is the same exact rubber on tires. Lasts up to like 800 miles, so think about how many miles you have to run for that.
Right.
If you ever tried on Boost, I see you wearing the NMDs, so you know how comfortable Boost is.
So comfortable, yes.
In a run, that makes it like
even better. Yeah, 100%. Okay,
Bam, Prime Knit, which obviously you know about already, but adapts right to your feet. So that's definitely the top of the line. But we just released also the Pure Boost Go, where if you don't want to pay that 180, you could go 120, and it feels almost the same. It has a circular knit pattern, a very similar outsole boost. Okay. It's very close. So
I love the Adidas Boost. I love that.
It's like the best. There's nothing better than it right now on the market. So.
For sure, dude. That's sick. All right, that was my man GEZA. I haven't seen him in years, and he's just a really, really great friend of mine from this local area. But I know that he runs a fashion thing online. I don't remember the exact description of it at the moment, but I'm going to make sure I put all the links in the description below. You can go support him. He's great. He is probably the most fashionable guy I've ever met on the face of the planet. Clearly, he also knows his Adidas stuff. I'm gonna only try this on because the girl got it for me and they looked really cool, but I'm probably gonna try some of the Adidas stuff for my man GEZA. He said he's gonna take some some pictures and then send them to Adidas. So Adidas, if you're watching, as I try Nikes. Oh boy. Yo, these are crazy. Never had sneakers like this before. I hate to say this right now, but I like the color of these, but then like the specs of these. I don't really know what to do right now. Kind of torn. I know it's not for color, but you know what I mean. I just like I like extreme looking stuff sometimes. I don't know what to do. So who are you?
My name is GEZA. You can call me G. I met Pablo like 5 years ago.
So you work for Adidas?
Yeah, I work for Adidas.
Okay, cool.
I cover 13 locations. I cover mostly DSGs like Foot Lockers, Champs, anywhere that covers Adidas, and
Cool.
I hit every location weekly, and I make sure like the associates know exactly what has come out, exactly what the new technology is, exactly what the new apparel is. Make sure all the apparel pads are VM'd correctly, all the tags are tugged. Then I help associates and customers out as well.
Okay.
So if a customer is trying something on or they need like a specialist who really knows about the sneakers, I'm always here for them.
He answered a ton of questions for me about the shoes that I got, even though I did end up getting the Nike shoes. But he got like notes on like why I didn't get the other shoes, and so he's gonna bring that back to Adidas, let them know what's going on with all that. So hopefully that was helpful at least. But I just wanted to introduce my man GEZA because I haven't seen him in years, man. Appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah,
good
always
to see
good
you, brother.
bumping into you, bro.
Dude, likewise, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we gotta get together sometime.
We will, bro.
Create something.
We should. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, good bumping into you.
Dude, good to see you, man. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, brother. Yo, I love that guy. He's such a good friend of mine. We keep having a ton of interruptions today. Hey! I'm gonna beat you.
You're not.
I am though.
She wasn't there. She had a babysitter. Is that the only reason you went?
No, that wasn't a good one either.
What? You do have a beard.
Dude, I can't get those top ones in. One sec.
You gotta go fast.
Dude, they're not falling in. I don't even care. They're good enough.
You're good
I
enough.
hate myself.
So this is my friend Bobby, and he's my best friend. And this is my friend Manny.
It's not bad.
He's helping me from behind the camera today. Okay, so Bobby's very much like me in the sense that he is very strong-willed. When he needs to do something or has an opinion, he's going to get it done and do it that way. But I know with family, for him, it's very much like a different type thing, and that's when the whole conversation of culture is gonna like come up. So I just wanted to get from his perspective what this kind of means. I guess the question would be, you're very strong-willed and you very do a lot of things like that, but like what is it about family and culture for you and your family makes it different?
So like, the thing with like the parents is that, you know, they emphasize how much they've done for us, and not in a way to hold it over our heads, but in just like a remember to honor your mother and your father.
Yep.
Like, we were here for you. We brought you life. We brought you food and house and all that stuff.
Which is actually kind of biblical.
Extremely, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but with that, there's just a cultural underlying theme of like, wow, my parents have done all this stuff for me. Now I have to be open, and I have to like cater to them. And that's always been a cultural thing, because once family gets involved, that's what trumps everything.
China. I love them. China.
And it's not the same on my father's side, because my father's Middle Eastern,
Okay.
and like there's Greek. It's the case for the Italians, to
Right.
where family rules everything. It can suck. Yeah, you know it can suck because
Sure,
it
sure.
ruins plans sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, the family has given so much to you, so you're expected to give so much to your family.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just been tough for me to kind of like be dealing with this, and I'm still kind of learning how to. I don't really, and most of the time when I'm on this channel, I usually give like advice or try and help you with something that I'm either learning or going through or doing or whatever. But I feel like with this, it's more so like I just wanted to share with you something that like I've been struggling with, and I really find like difficult to understand because I have my own way of doing it, but I know that there's other people that have other ways of doing it. So I don't know.